Before we begin, take a second to appreciate our effort. Every story, every frame, every word here is crafted with love and research. The only reward we ask from you is your support. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel, because your one click is what keeps this hard work alive. Now, dear viewers, get ready, because today's story is about a coin that holds not just metal, but history, pride, and the spirit of learning. Stay with us till the end, because what you're about to discover might change the way you look at an ordinary coin forever. This is the story of the 2004 Iowa State Quarter, a shining tribute to the foundation of education in America's heartland. It was part of the 50 State Quarters program, one of the most celebrated series in U.S. mint history. Between 1999 and 2008, each American state was honored with its own design, telling a unique story of its people, its past, and its pride. Iowa's quarter, released in 2004, reflects the very soul of the state, a deep respect for learning and community. The design you see on this coin was inspired by the famous painting Arbor Day, created by Iowa artist Grant Wood. At first glance, it shows a simple one-room schoolhouse, but look closer, and you'll see something far deeper. A teacher stands before her students, guiding them toward knowledge, while a tree is being planted outside, a symbol of growth, hope, and future generations. The inscription reads, "Foundation in Education," and indeed, that's what Iowa has stood for since the very beginning. Long before it became a state in 1846, Iowa's settlers believed that education was the root of progress. By the mid-1800s, it had already built hundreds of small schools, often by the hands of the very farmers who sent their children there. Those wooden schoolhouses became the beating hearts of rural America. When this coin was released, it wasn't just to honor history, and it was to remind every American that progress begins in the classroom, that every great dream starts with a lesson learned. The reverse side of the coin carries the words 1846, the year Iowa entered the Union, and 2004, the year this coin was minted. Together, they bridge more than a century and a half of dedication to knowledge and growth. The Iowa quarter was struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with millions of copies released into circulation. But the beauty of this design made many collectors preserve it rather than spend it. Even today, pristine uncirculated Iowa quarters are treasured by numismatists around the world. Every detail of this coin, the little schoolhouse, the children, the tree, tells a story about how small beginnings create great futures. It reminds us that teaching one child is like planting a seed that may grow into a forest of possibility. This is our hard work, and the reward for our effort is just your one subscribe. So before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and support us, because every day we bring you a new story, a new mystery, and a rare coin. Now imagine for a moment, you're holding a coin that never entered public hands. A coin so rare that it became a hidden treasure of American history. Yes, today we're talking about the 1970 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that holds not just metal, but a chapter of time within it. In 1964, after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the United States was in mourning. That same year, the government introduced a new coin, the Kennedy half-dollar, as a tribute to the beloved leader. The obverse of the coin features Kennedy's portrait, while the reverse carries the presidential seal, a symbol of strength and unity. In the beginning, these coins were made of 90% silver, but as silver prices began to rise, the U.S. Mint reduced the silver content to 40% between 1965 and 1970. And this is where the 1970 coin becomes truly special. In 1970, the U.S. Mint made a major decision. Silver half-dollars would no longer be released for general circulation. This meant that 1970 Kennedy half-dollars were never issued to the public. They were produced only for collectors, included in special mint sets and proof sets. The 1970 D, the D standing for the Denver Mint, is especially rare because it was one of the last silver-composed half-dollars ever produced. That's why collectors around the world cherish it so deeply. Many people have only seen it in photos, never in real life. Its shine is not just the gleam of silver, but the reflection of history, of a time, a president, and a nation's memory. So if you ever come across a coin dated 1970 with a small D, mint mark under Kennedy's neck, know that you're holding a true treasure. It's more than just 50 cents. It's a symbol of the end of America's silver coinage era. Even today, collectors continue to search for this coin. Preserve it and proudly display it, because it carries not only value, but legacy. It is the last silver glimmer made in honor of President Kennedy that never reached ordinary hands. So next time you see a shiny $50, look closely. Perhaps there's a secret of history hidden in its glow. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay connected, because every coin tells a story, and we're here to share them all.